Hello, and welcome back to Timberborn in the settlement called Steve. Which, every time I say it, it reminds me of, there's a light, event in the sky that's called Steve, which was named by a random group after the over the hedge thing, and then it was made into a backronym. But it's a new cycle. Fresh water will begin flowing, and this time I will have a lot of stuff to do because I want to figure out how districts work, which I don't think districts are that complicated. Like, I don't think they were a struggle to figure out how they worked. The real struggle is the aquatic farmhouse. That's what I really don't understand. But that will take time, and if I can't figure it out, I'll use the internet. I need to turn all these back on, though. I mean, there's definitely stuff that I should improve. I probably need more water storage. I should probably get... actually, no. I remember that I left off with the plan for water pumps here. I should probably do that before I do anything else. Set up the water pumps at a functional level. I guess for now, I will put a bunch of platform, because one of them's going to go here. One of them's going to go there. I'll need paths, but that's blocked here, but it's not a problem. This is still down. This is still here. So I'll mess around with this in a minute. Actually, let's see if it lets me place it. Can I place them here? Because I really don't. If I place it there, it still says no work. If I place them here, it's not saying there's no work, but they don't plant it. I don't... Like... Do I have to somehow have water at like a half height flowing onto it? And if so, how would I do that? I guess I could do it with a mechanical pump, but that's way too late. Like, the tier for a mechanical pump is... Like, that's way too late tier for, like, an early-ish game food. Kind of want to see if there's actually information on how to do this. I don't think there's a guide in game. The feedback site. I think I'd have to figure it out. That's not important. I was looking at Steve. I opened the Wikipedia page because, hey, it's surface level information. It works well. Like, it's funny that that's what it is. Which isn't why I named it what I named it. I was being lazy. But it's a funny enough name. Searching beavers. I was trying to see if beavers are actually true herbivores or if they're omnivores like most animals actually are. I don't know. Wikipedia certainly doesn't answer this question. Because it's like deer will eat birds, they'll eat bugs, so they're not like purely herbivorous. And I got on the topic of, in my head of, oh, that's not right, physics. I got on to the topic, in my head I got onto the topic of beavers being herbivores because of like crayfish, like the idea in my head of if you could get I do need a staircase here anyways, that's actually fine. If you could get, if crayfish could be a food source in this sort of game. Or, like, a pet. Which would be weird, but... Yes, this is planting. I'll let it sit there, see if anything happens while I focus on other stuff. So I need to figure out the districting. But I'll leave that for a second while I think about crayfish and lobsters, because... And get this sorted. Because lobsters are... kind of interesting in the... like... how many different types there are? What is happening? Weird. Those can be mostly built. I don't think I've built this yet. Oh yeah, because I was considering building it somewhere else, but I'm building it here for now, and then I can... No, I was going to set it up there. I remember now. I was going to build this here because I'm storing the resin here, which is fairly central. I process it here, and then I can ship it down to the mine. I remember. I should probably get book production, because that's another need. It needs metal. Never mind. Okay. Worthless. Well, that's funny. Shouldn't books be further to the right if they need metal? And you need treated wood to... Actually, I guess you don't need treated wood for metal? Yeah, you don't need treated wood if you're just tearing down these. You need treated wood for mines to get metal. Okay, that makes sense. This bugs me. It's a waste of resources, but... Okay, let's... Oh, I do actually need power. That's 600 max, that's 20, good. That should work well. Prioritization. Let's just max that. Then I can start... I can also put more power gen over here with the big windmills. That's an eyesore. But beavers are building. The district is going to be the challenge for today. But yeah, I want to do beavers. Because, oh, what? Crayfish. Crayfish and lobsters. Like, there's lobsters, true lobsters or whatever, with the claws, pinchy claws. Then there's spiny lobsters, which are also rock lobsters, but are also sometimes called crayfish, despite the fact that crayfish, or freshwater crayfish at least, are their own group, and those crayfish are more closely related to lobsters, which is such a silly, it's just naming stuff. There's always terrible. But yeah, I wanted to put something here. What did I want to put here? Oh, I can put anything. I could put a bunch of storage even. I should probably put storage here. I think I could put a Lido, but I wouldn't be able to access it, maybe? Actually, no, I can't access it. I just don't know if it'd be worth it. Oh yeah, I can't put it. I have to put it at no space. Okay, perfect. Oh, The medium... Oh, it's so much more storage. Takes up a little bit more. Okay, stacking. Can I work back and forth with only one level? If I have these, can I go back and forth? Okay, 1, 2, I can fit 1, 2, 3 there. I don't think I would be able to go back and forth with that though. If I had it here, I wouldn't have any space for staircases to just stack them. Do I need more than 3 though? Paper, gears, and planks. That's all I really need them for. Okay. This should be fine. So, planks in the middle. Oh, never mind. You can't store planks in these warehouses. You have to store planks in piles, which is actually even easier. Do you have to store gear? No, you store gears in warehouses, but you store planks? I guess the distinction makes sense. The warehouses can hold the gears. Paper. Just planks can't be stored in warehouses. It's a weird distinction. Ooh. No. I could fiddle around with the power. I could have the power go up a bunch instead of I could mess around and make it work so that I could stack stuff on top of those too, but not really. I kind of wish I could put stuff on top of those, but let's put these slightly lower priority. I'm not in a rush, because those are going to get consumed as quickly as possible. Gears. Gears. Okay, that's fine. I have 2 gears, okay. I could do with more, I guess, but for now, should be fine. Still need to figure this out. Lacking power. Construction lacks workers. Yeah, nothing's happening here, so that means that doesn't do anything despite the fact that they can't do anything. Looks like this is nothing, because nothing grows there. Do I have to... put like a fluid dump? I guess that's lower tier. Do I have to set up an area with a fluid dump for this? Because that's odd. It's interesting, but it's odd. If I do, I have to set up levees to contain them. So if I put this here, they'll build it, and I'll see what options it has. Because if I can control the level based on that, maybe it's workable. I'd have to build a bunch of levees all around there and get a small zone. It could be interesting if that's how it works. I hope that's how it works. kind of obnoxious, but it's interesting enough. Building gears are being produced, hopefully. Good. That's going, which means that this could be going. I want this to be going because I need it for something. It's going to be shipping over this way. So if I store it, just store it next door. Yeah, just store it next door for now. Unless it's a pile-based storage. Treated wood is a pile-based storage. That's obnoxious as always. If I'm gonna ship it, I want to put it there. But if I'm gonna actually use it, I should really put it in a relatively accessible area. What a weird system. So wait, what? Like, dirt makes sense, metal makes sense. Logs make sense. I don't... Treated planks in just a pile. Feels like you're not treating the treated planks very well. That's pretty goofy. Okay, temporarily. Add that so they don't walk all the way up there to walk here. I guess that's where all the planks went, huh? Hopefully the gears have... Good, there's still these planks in the gear workshops. Okay, how does this work? 3%. That's the progress of dumping 3 water units? Why do I have more jobs? I thought I had too many beavers not that long ago. And suddenly I have too few beavers. I guess I built a bunch of these. This is 1 job. These are both 4 jobs. Okay, that's probably a big part. Those take up a lot of job space. I could just pause those for now to stop them from complaining. That one doesn't have a worker? That's priority. That's fine. Actually, no, I need to get rid of that one. That's fine. Okay, everything that has no... That's all fine. Okay, good. Probably want to increase population a tiny bit, but to match that I need more water. More water means I need these to be done. These to be done means I need the treated planks to be made. It takes 3 hours per treated plank, which means 30 hours per water pump. These water pumps need places to store the water. Okay, I could put one here, which will be inefficient in that context, though. Oh yeah, I was gonna put them here, I remember. I was gonna put a bunch of platforms in this area. One there. One there. You know, let's just be wasteful. Oops, wrong one. Wrong type, wrong type, wrong type. I guess I could probably stack. No, I can't, because I can't build it on top of mine. I wish I could stack stuff more. Not that I'm making effective use of the stacking vertical building mechanic, but... Okay, storage. What? What about this tank uses gears? I guess it's filled. Yeah, okay, they just dump the water in this where this one needs flow. Yeah, perfect. Maybe a little overkill for what I have right now, but it'll look okay. and the water will be stored quickly, and that will almost probably close to triple. I guess at least 2.5 times the storage. And I'll be taking 5 every third, so I'll be getting 5 times as much from this. So 5, 10. So that will triple my water intake. I won't quite triple my water storage. Still need to fiddle with this. If I want to do that, I'll start by put this in a bad spot. If I build levees, because I'm assuming this, I'll need a levee to contain. I'd have to... Oh wait, no, they can build it from the ground. So as long as I leave this open, maybe put a path so they can get to it. But they can build this, then I can build it on the way back, and then I can test it. The treated wood is being delivered though. Sadly, wind power is not consistent in this world. Once I have the second one built, it will be good, because then I'll be getting a more consistent flow. Except, that took a while before it started working. Back to looking at lobsters. Why are there synonym? Taxonomic synonyms. Botanical nomenclature. I mean, it's just when a name has changed. But they still are referred to sometimes by the old name. It's very funny. Nephropidae and Homeridae. I don't know the pronunciation. Homeridae. Homer. Omar. Which I think lobster in French is Omar. Which would be why Homeridae or whatever would be the new family name for lobsters. Power's done. Good. Progress. 4 more. Which is 12 hours. I think one might be being transported right now, though. Given that that's at 9%, I'd hope so. Yep, 7. 3 more. I probably can increase the population a little without too much issue. So I will make 1 more triple lodge here. Let me figure out how I want to lay these. So, layout will definitely be there and there. How do I want to do... I guess I can do internal staircase. Yeah, so put a staircase. Staircase is here. I can't do simple. I mean, it should be fine if I put a stair here. I don't need to get rid of the path. Staircase, platform, staircase, double platform, and then I can expand, and then I can put... I can't put staircases internally here because of the double. Can I do this? I probably can't. I'd have to put it further. It's definitely a little tedious. I probably do need like to add triple platforms and stuff so that I can extend it. Staircase here. Platform, staircase there. And then just have it at the back here. That should be fine. If I want to do that, I will need double platforms. Yes, it's all the same. And this will be a staircase. Which will then, I'm not going to build it, but then double platforms all around. That should work, okay. That double platform, or triple? That triple platform I built forever ago is actually wasteful. Because it doesn't do anything. Also, this looks... I should probably change this layout. I hate this. I wish I could just... Maybe there's a way to stay in building mode. Okay. So. Start with the platform. Put that back. Put double platforms here. Destroy this tower. Do it one. Actually, I could do... this temporarily, so... but I can't because of how I have it set up. Okay, never mind. I can only start with the pattern on the next level because... Oh no, I can go the other way. Okay, that should be fine. And this is where I can put a staircase. Goes to a pair of double platforms. Normal platform. Staircase. I didn't mean to click that one. Kind of fun. And then I will need another staircase here, which will need a double platform. Staircase there. Double. And then that can... Oops. That should scale properly. This is there, then that. Am I floor low? Doing it wrong. Nope, that'll be fine. Good. Okay, and that'll get built. Okay, that. The levees on the left are getting built. One of these is done. It does not have workers. It does take 3 workers instead of 1 for the production, but still more efficient on a per worker basis. Progress, but I still need gears. This has been built. That needs more gears. Could build another gear workshop, but it should be fine for now. Still need more sunflowers. Because they still... They harvested this, but they still haven't harvested this. This stuff at the top has been there forever. It hasn't been harvested. They harvested this first, though. I guess I could check. Okay, it does accept that as an input. Okay, this is all being built. then I can start on the next levies. I guess I can just place those too early. Then just place the last one, and then I can see how this works. I mean, realistically, it's probably just easier to just plant a bunch of sunflowers or carrots. Carrots, because this food is going to sustain the mining segment. Which actually, if I'm going to set that up, I also need to set up housing here. That'll have to pause until I'm ready to shift them over. That's kind of interesting. I could just put like a little levee, if this pumps water how I'm assuming it does. I could make a little like 2x2 space surrounded by levees, dump water into it with a fluid dump, and that would keep everything irrigated. That seems a little simple though. But I could put like 2 levees there, get water that I dump regularly into a space here, and then these trees would stay irrigated even when this empties out. If this is how the fluid dump works. But I have to wait. Is this making progress? Light. Kinda wish all of these planks went into one of the ones that only needs planks. Why does this require gears? Do they have elevators in their super deep underground pile? Treated wood is 15 hours away. This is still making progress, which is good. This gets built first for some reason. For reference, I do need staircases. Yeah, let's put like a row of a couple triple houses there. I'll need a mine, and I'll need, well, I also want scavenger flags just to tear that down, but the smelter is only 1 person working, the mine is 10. So I'll want, it's like a mine can supply 2 smelters. I think I read one on I don't remember what it was about specifically about this game, but it's like 2-to-1 ratio. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Well, actually, I could just look at the math. Produces two every about 2 hours. This is 2 used every 4 hours, which is 4 used every 4 hours. So it's, yeah. It can sustain slightly more than 2 smelters from 1 mine. So 12 beavers for mining. 15 beavers. If this is how this works, and it would be enough. I might need more farming if I want to sustain them without shipping them food. So I need at least like 15. If this is enough for if this is enough for 15 beavers, then I only need 15 for mining and smelting, plus a few for this initially. And then I need to expand further this way eventually as well. Which would then be another 12 beavers, plus haulers actually. Maybe I aim for like a total of 40 for both of those, maybe 50. Which, if I build with these, means initial build I only need about 3 triple lodges. Probably don't need more than that right away. Okay, that just needs to be finished. Okay, if I go... No. Oop, bunch of people died, bunch of people were born. Harvest the grain. Harvest. Ah, both of these are built. Nice. Grain harvest, please. Paper is fairly high. I could get more power production over here. I don't need it though. Right now this power production and power demand are fine. I actually could just keep building more buildings. I should probably build a gear building, huh? Well, I don't actually have enough people. I don't have enough beavers. I'm not going to increase beavers until I have more water stored. Oh, this is built good. I'm almost able to do the first test. Ooh. Huh. Maybe one of these should have been a floodgate. Because maybe I need to adjust the floodgate to 0.5 or something. If this can't regulate itself. Because it doesn't look like it can really regulate itself. In which case, a floodgate to keep this always half full or something like that. I might need a staircase as well, but that's a problem for the future. Okay. Top priority. See how it works. If I put a bunch of... just for layout purposes. If it works how it is right now, it will be cattails and spattercock. So I'll put cattails here. That looks kind of funny, but spattercock there. So water's flowing. If they don't have access because I don't have, you know, a staircase, that's fine. So maybe I need to put a staircase. It's like the worst layout I've ever seen, but I think it looks awful. But that's interesting. I guess it's not in range because there's no staircase yet, maybe. How do they source the water? Do they run back and forth? If so, they're running pretty far. Oh, right there. They bring 1 unit of water every time. And the haulers are the ones that are delivering it. Makes sense. Let's speed up a little more. Until the staircase gets built, and then I'll see if they start working. Because I kind of hope this is sort of what you're supposed to do. Set up a dump to flow water. Kind of curious. I get to actually put my floodgate method into play. It works! Cool. I'm happy with that. Cool. Okay. I probably don't need large. Probably can just do mediums. Spattercock and cattails. Maybe? Where's ungrilled? Oh, it's here. I assumed it would be closer to cattails, but whatever. And they're already dying because they're out of water. Higher priority because I guess I did turn that down. That's my fault. Interesting. I'm thinking I probably need a floodgate. I could even... it'd be wasteful from like a water perspective, but if I just don't have that, the water will flow everywhere and it'll flow out there. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Of course, this will be a problem when I need actual water, so I have to set up actual water sources in the area. Because I don't want to have to ship water. And most of this is so close to dead. Okay, they're doing their work good. 0.3 days. Why are they? Oh, they used up all the water already. Okay. Because it's 3 per instance. They take a while to grow, though. I mean, that might be functional. Except because it's flowing, it all flows out, I guess. So that's not functional at all. I'll try it with a half-height floodgate. No quarter-height floodgates. Max priority. Hopefully they can get to it. Okay, they can. Good. Good. It'll get built, and then I'll see if that's how it works. If it can stay at half, and that's all I need, that's wonderful. 1.2 days till bad tide. And I'll be able to see it flow all across the land. I can probably destroy this pile. Probably don't really need it, given that I have that. Oh, I'm actually low on wood. Wow. It's been a while. Because it's just between oak harvesting, so it makes sense. This is how this works. It's kind of neat. It seems like a difficult food to obtain, at least in this area, because there's not a lot of... I guess you can just build a levee and contain an area. Like, you could build a levee around there and grow stuff in there, but it's so much less convenient than all the other food sources. I do want to grow some in this central area. I could put it back here. Oh. Slight waste of water, but now I get to see it destroy the landscape. Are all these trees gonna die? They should. Maybe they don't. Nope, they are dying. Now that's gonna be in a bad condition for a while. Yeah, all this is gonna die. Pretty brutal. In like the most mundane way. This is gonna be tainted for a while. I'm not gonna be able to make any use of it anytime soon. Though maybe the previous concentration of water is actually gonna be enough. And it flows here. Oh, I am on triple speed. Whoops. Oh, it's a 2-day bad tide this time. Is it going to spread all the way down and cascade across here? I hope my beavers are doing fine. Oh yeah, they're fine. Now it's spreading here somehow? I don't know how that... I guess there's a smaller tunnel, right? There's a smaller section in here where it narrows, so it spread out. Bad tide covering everything. This is still kind of clean water though, which means the concentration in that lake is fine. Just spilled out across the land. It even filled this up. It's kind of a bigger climate disaster than if I just let it pass through the river normally, huh? Oh, because I left those on, they all got all their water absorbed. Whoops, should have paused them. Oh well. Too late now. Well, no, actually it isn't. Mostly just doing this to maintain moisture. Is there a way to bulk pause? Da, 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 da. Okay, that's not bad. I can press P to pause instead of having to click up there. That's good enough. I need the water here so this all stays moist. Yeah, that's kind of a vast disaster plane. Wow. Okay, I assume that's at half height. I'll see if they can harvest it when it's time. If it's so, that's fairly simple, and I'm happy with that. And if it is that simple, then I will need to... I can leave this at 2 for just a little bit. Because they're fine on water. They have 700 stored still. If this works, then I'm going to replicate it somewhere in this central district. Maybe over here. Or over here. Maybe I can plant... Maybe you can just plant it in this sort of area, and your beavers can harvest it always? But you need a staircase? I don't know. Let's put this up for a minute. Oh yeah, if I'd let this run, the bad water would flush through, which is not a crazy issue though, honestly. Just all covered in water. Yeah, I'll let the bad tide go through a bit. Or not. Oh yeah, because I've put down to 1 if I want stuff to flow. Everything can be moderately contaminated for a little bit. But not for long. Yeah. I should modify this. Set up levees across here. Put the floodgates here instead. So that for bad tides I cut it off here. And then I can have easy water. Because the way it flows is it gets caught in the... This area doesn't flow out. Which isn't really surprising. I just didn't think about it at the time. Temporarily... Lower that. To get it flowing quicker. Just flush the system. It's not a huge issue to do this every bad tide. Just not ideal. I should switch these to, no. I can't walk across floodgates, so I'd have to put another path, and that would be annoying. Okay, so these are even more submerged. And if I let them keep going, it will just flow over wherever. So actually, yeah. So I guess I just pause. Do I have to micromanage that? Or just consistently have water being wasted? It'd be better with a mechanized pump. Because it would just be using free energy constantly. Pumping water into this area that then flows out. So it'd be a non-issue there. But this occupies a beaver and consumes water. Which isn't really a rare resource, but... Ah, yes, these are built. Lovely. Just need 20 more gears. That's built. banking treated planks for when I get to the mine area. I mean, until there's an energy complaint, I will leave these at height 1 so that this gets more, like a little bit of the contaminated water flows out. So gradually this will become cleaner. Very, very gradually. But soon I probably am just better served letting it all flow out so that this stops being covered in water. This looks very nice. Actually, I was considering setting this up for just one line of water to keep this irrigated, but if I put another levee in this sort of area, I could make a big farm. It's a little far though. 63, my current farms are only 25 away. It's maybe a bit too far. Maybe if I put the farms here, I can get farms right across. Just put a staircase up, staircase down, farming in this area. Might work. And I can fill it occasionally like this. Put floodgates. Fill with a little bit of water. Except it won't really, it'll stay at this level, which is pretty low. Maybe enough that if I just regularly let water flow up, it could work. Oh wow, no. Yeah, that's at a fairly... If this is 0.5, where that is, I do have to keep that going fairly frequent. Like it has to be going kind of non-stop. Can they not harvest it right now though? I heard a ribbit, I think. But maybe not. Okay, those are being harvested, good. Chestnuts 150, potatoes 350, 350, 20 wheat. Or 20 milled wheat flour. I can definitely get more population, or even more population. Just add them occasionally. Leave a little bit of delay, add another, leave a little delay, add another. Are they harvesting it? They are. Wonderful. See, I'll probably leave it at half height, I guess. Cool. Then I'll need to process it, which I can do right here, I hope. Yep, I need to mill this, which means that I need power. Which thing I've set power up over here. Contamination level too high? No, deeper water. Deeper water because this is set to 1.0 instead of 0. One, two, three. I don't want those to lack workers. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily make a weird choice. Lower priority these. Emergency work, because these are more efficient per worker. What air? I mean, can I set that to be ignored? Doesn't look like it. Guess fine. I'll get a few more when they grow up. Contaminated lake. I want to be running at 2 speed. 3 speed's a little too fast. Yeah, there's a ribbit. Randomly, okay. The spattercock is just grilling though, so I can just set up a grill. I will need wood, so I should probably... I either need to set up a logging in this area or ship wood. It's probably easier to just ship wood. So I have a grill right across from the spattercock. What is spattercock? Nufar Advina. Spattercock, cow lily, yellow pond lily. Eastern US, some parts of Canada such as Nova Scotia. It is locally naturalized in Britain, meaning it's not from Britain. It's not naturally from it, it's introduced. Traditional medicine. Seeds are edible and can be ground into flour. So this should also be a gristmill ingredient. Whatever. Okay, so this is gonna cook here or here. Let's do the processing here and then store the resulting products here. So this is gonna be the grilled spattercock. This is gonna be the crackers. Punch cards. Cattail crackers. Then the processing will take place over here. This one is spattercock. And the other one will need a grist mill. I was gonna put houses here. Oh well. Grist mill. I'll put the bakery right here. Intentionally leaving a space because I could put a ladder there, and also I like the symmetry. I wish the door was on the other side, but bakery, I need the grist mill, which also needs to consume power. This will be cattail flour, this will be cattail crackers. Ah, actually, perfect. Perfect excuse for leaving the space. I can set up power shaft there. Set up large windmills here. And there. Slightly lower this priority. Hope that everything else gets built first. And actually, this makes it impossible to move. I'd rather be able to move around. Misclick. So then I can put this here. And there. Now I can move around as necessary. And good day. The beavers with all their stuff are still coming to this area. Kinda wish I could put little boats. Like an overly complicated entertainment different well-being option, or yeah, it'd be well-being, where you can ride a boat from a chosen destination downriver to a chosen endpoint, and you can get some duration of a fun component added depending on distance traveled. Like the further you go, the longer it lasts. It's just planks. I'm fine on planks for now. Do I need to ignore that? Okay. basic needs. Wet fur. So I need more Lidos or more showers. Just not yet. I need more Lidos. Can I just build artificial Lidos? Just build like platforms? Can I do that? Can I just put a bunch of platforms like this and put Lidos on those? I won't, because that looks absolutely terrible. You can. I don't like that at all. That makes me... I don't know. It's a perfect image of like trying to get every little bit of efficiency out of land in reality. Like, oh, gotta make sure there's no wasted space, which some cases it makes sense, like raising sheep between solar panels so the land isn't unused. Yeah, it makes sense. Like a nice river, being like, oh, we gotta use all the land in this river. It's like, yeah, no, just leave it looking like a river. I can make artificial things for Lidos, which is maybe worse than building a bunch of platforms across a river. I could do the worst. The worst choice would be double platforms starting like here, running it all the way down and putting Lidos on either side the whole way. It would satisfy the Lido need, but it would be, I don't know, beaver dystopia? It would be dystopian in a beaver sense. Okay, once all these baby beavers grow up, I'll actually have all the workspaces filled. That's good. Which is, again, kind of beaver dystopia. Sitting on 6.9k science. It doesn't fit very well there. It would be more efficient space-wise still, but it also needs metal. Okay, that's worth unlocking sometime. This is useless right now and I'll never really use it. I will need that eventually. That makes use of the previous upgrade. Can't do anything with those for a while. The suspension bridges are neat. So stop at the last one that I can make. And plan to make suspension bridges at some point. I should get this monument. Oh, I can't build it there anymore. Yeah, okay, this is not a bad place to build a big monument. Most people will walk through this area occasionally. I can put another one over here, maybe. Actually, I could put one here. No, it takes up too much space. Blocks the pathing. Decorations. Wind gauge. Fences. Ooh, can I put those? They take up a whole square? Why would I ever use these? Make it so they go between squares, then it will look good. Like that's just not gonna look good. Like, the different texture. If I put it around like any plants like this, it's just not gonna look good. Hedges though. Not perfect because they're potted hedges, but we need to unlock beehives. Because I need to plan this out, place beehives. 1, 2, 3, and it's on 4. So I'd have to put like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, do 1, 2, 3, put one like there. And place them around here and it'd be more efficient. Not for now though. I'm more interested in these sorts of mechanics. I guess I should put one. Why can't I build it here? I guess they can't access that point. Okay. Put one near the water so that I can get a measure of contamination there. And another near here. Okay. Mechanical fluid pump. I will want that eventually. I don't have quite enough yet. Those cost metal. I might as well unlock mini lodges just to have them as an option. Refinery. The bot stuff is important eventually, I think. Herbalist. No one's contaminated. I'll never need to worry about that. If I don't mess up. Social life. Okay, I should build that. Oh, is that the religious thing? Yeah, it's big religious dome. Beaver religion. I could put some platforms and build it here. I could destroy the campground. We could also build it up here. We could even build it somewhere here. Clear that out. And just put a path out back here. I shouldn't, but I will. Because I think it looks terrible. But I'm going to prioritize space and efficient space instead of pure. And honestly, having it on a hill is kind of nice. It's also out of the way, which is bad because it'll take longer for them to get to it. But yeah, I probably could have. No, I can't. I don't necessarily need more tappers. I'm out of space to store it. Okay. Nope, I'm not out of space. I could use more tappers. I don't really need them though. The tappers are storing in the central circle. Rectangle. It's not a circle. Do I expand? I don't want a path here. This is the staircase. So I need more. This is probably not the best way to store stuff. I will state my assumption is this is a very inefficient manner to store stuff. Okay. Resin. What else is pretty full? Potatoes? No, only cooked potatoes. Unprocessed, I don't think I need more storage. I could store more bread. No, I don't need more berries. Bread and chestnuts. Chestnuts and... I did chestnuts twice. Bread. I'll even add some grilled potatoes. It's like a food court and pine resin storage. Should I boost this priority? Probably not. It's not really very important. But I'm delaying this expansion until I have the power and actual food sustainability, because I don't have to ship food here. It'd be so easy to ship food here, though. I should just ship food, shouldn't I? Ship food, ship logs, shipped treated wood. So I should be building housing and then pausing it once I build it. Okay. 1, 2. Ooh, can I make it one wide? The staircase isn't gonna look as nice. The entry will be double wide, followed by normal platforms. Then it will be a staircase on the left or right. Which do I prefer? I think I prefer right. There, into 2 platforms. Into... yeah, so that. Double platforms. I'm not actually going to need to expand this, because 4 of those is more than enough. Getting way too far ahead. I have no need to expand that more than that. That's all that I need for now. Though, no, I don't know. I'll probably want hauling post and a builder's hut. And a bunch of storage, which I'll store here. I'll need storage for treated wood and normal wood. And then all the food. I have some food here. I could use this to go up. I think I might be missing one. If I had a little bit more space, I could definitely do it. If I did up. Yeah, I need more space. If I want actual proper access. If I just want a pile of food. So all the food that's getting delivered is going to come in right here. Storing it in a pile here would be nice. I think I need a 3x2. Maybe. Okay, it's paused. I have to go up. And then I need a way to get in. This gets me to here. Could I have a weird... and I could make it extra tall. And just climb... probably a terrible idea. Go up. Wait, if I do that, then I can get a layer here. After which I can put these just fine. And then from here I can properly scale it with that space. If you go up, you need the middle path here. And then you can use this. Okay. It looks absolutely terrible. That's the staircase. Path there. Path there. Which this is not right because that's a supportive layer, so those don't need to be normal paths. Which means those should just be doubles instead of... shoot. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Double platforms. It doesn't need to go that far. That should work. And then that's where I'll store food. I'll just stack it a couple times. Should be enough for now. Probably inefficient. Probably should be using double. Probably should be using large warehouses. No, it wouldn't fit in this specific spot if I used large warehouses, so I can just treat it as a temporary thing that will last forever. Still being built, still being built. This all needs to be built. I don't need this anymore. These are growing, they're doing well. What are these guys doing? Are they harvesting stuff? Or did I break their path? Or is it... No. Did I break it? Is there too much water? No. I didn't break their path, did I? No, they can still get here. Why are they not harvesting? Is it actually too far for them to harvest? It might be too far for them to harvest. Because the path ends here, which means they can only go so far from the path. That seems tedious. Okay, I guess for now, the worst setup imaginable. Let's re-implement this path. Add a staircase. Put a path. And destroy this. Well, I harvest it ideally, but they probably can't harvest it from above, can they? I mean, they might be able to. This game has some weird elements to it. That's... I guess, okay, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4... That's weird. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can sort of harvest 9 away. But it's purely like radius. Not radius, even. Like, given the fact that these are grown, and those are growing, and they've already harvested cattails before, I'm assuming they've harvested this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you include like the line. In which case, if you include that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Such a weird. You'd have to always have the intro. So I guess you would want, I guess. So I guess what you would. No, you can't put paths over these, right? Yeah. Maybe what you would do would be put a few paths, and then you don't have anything growing in that line, but you have like the ladder exits. The staircase is here, so you have this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in both directions, maybe? Very odd. My current assumption is they can't harvest this. And if I wanted them to be able to harvest it, I'd have to do some changes to let them get to it, to get rid of it. Or just actually... I don't know what happens to plants if I let them die. Maybe I can just place stuff directly on it. That one's not planted. Huh. I didn't think I'd clicked anything there. Wait, but they were able to plant these. Why can't they harvest them? Is it just they just haven't gotten around to it? Because they're slow? Wait, these got built by now, right? Contamination 0, current 0. Yeah, current 0 makes sense. 1.3 meters, 1.23. I guess greatest depth recorded. Depth, greatest depth, current. That's neat. I mostly have it for the contamination out of curiosity. 2 bad tides in a row. That's pretty bad luck if I didn't have a blocker. I think there's a chance that I'd be wiped out if I couldn't have made progress. The bakery didn't need power, did it? I just confused myself. Still fine to place it here, but... Finish this, please? It's just one log? Can they not get to it for some reason? Why are they building this and not finishing this? I definitely want some form of wood farming. Oh, actually, with this, I can mess around with setting up levees and filling it with water, and then I can farm trees on in this area. So I already have this to get up, then I could get ladders down, and then I could manually irrigate. Good. I can manually irrigate stuff here to get wood. Is probably what I will do. Actually, I'm already up here. Because part of the issue was getting around this without changing that. But if I'm already up here, I can get staircases down. I could set up a large water pump. And that's, I think, 4 blocks at most. Triple platform to the very bottom, but it's over 1 deep, so I should be able to... So 4 deep, yeah. I can supply water from there. I have the water here. It'd be an awkward path, but it'd be better than bringing water from here all the way over. And I can use water that I pump up here and set up an irrigation puddle somewhere. That seems fun. Maybe centrally set up a another farm, sort of fully manually built with, I don't know, the 1, 2, 3, 4 limit, 4, but also sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I don't actually know what the limit is. Keeping that in mind, that seems fun. To do that, I will need paths. That's too deep. I like the music. I don't like that. I mean, it's definitely not going to be worth what I'm about to do. But I'm actually going to build a double platform there. If I'm going to build a double platform, why don't I just build a platform for the staircase down and put it in a better position? I should actually think about what I'm doing instead of just trying to make a decision on a random whim. But it's much more fun to just kind of make it up as I go along, honestly. Yeah, that's way simpler. Whoop, whoop, and I'm down. Then I can set up... I forgot I was going to set up storage for wood. Yeah, it's too wide there, so I kind of want to do that. It's fine. It looks awful. Treated wood. Normal wood. Metal. And scrap. It'll be easy. It'll be enough storage. 1.8 days. Just go here. I'll need some... I'll wait till this gets built before I start the lumberjacks, because if I have lumberjacks here... Yeah, I'll do the lumberjacking later. Because I don't need... I can ship food and water here as needed. So once this is an established district, that's when I'll start with lumberjacking here, trying to get another... kind of in the center here, setting up another cattail and spattercock. They have spattercock, whereas at least Wikipedia has spatter with 2 T's instead of 2 D's. I don't know. It's probably the TTE instead of DDE, but maybe it's just a different name they're giving it because it's beaver. It's a beaver game. Let's turn that off so that no one starts working there right now. No, search stays normal. Minimize that until I actually need it. Ah, shoot. I forgot I needed to pause those right away. Because I don't want any of them living there right now. Oh, hey. They're done their job. Good job. Kind of just not nice to be like, oh, you did your job, now you're fired, but it's a beaver, they can get over it. And it's a video game. So this needs to get built. I got distracted. It's making progress. So the food storage, actually need to build the food storage buildings. I mean, they have plenty of... They have spattercock and cattails. They can live. For a little bit. But yeah, I should get some. I'll stick with just 4 types of food for now. I'm not going to expand this even further yet. So I'll do bread, chestnuts, potatoes, and carrots. Cooked potatoes. Potatoes, chestnuts, bread, and carrots. Those will get... I'll wait till these fill up, and then I can swap it to a new district once everything's built. I'll be able to shift, like, I'll unpause 2 of these, shift over 18 beavers, maybe 3 of them, and shift over 18 beavers. I'll figure it out. I'm not paused. Good. Still a day. I wonder what the mine looks like. Oh, yeah, okay. I probably should have guessed that it would be the same size as the surface. Okay. I can put scavenger flags in this area, which means that I should probably preemptively build a staircase. Then I can scavenge the metal when it's a separate district. I won't even start that until it's actually a separate district, though. 2 homeless beavers. I guess I'll build another building. And max its priority. And somehow I still have... Oh wait, no, I would have 18 empty because I got a bunch of new stuff built here. Makes sense. Yeah, that all makes sense. I probably should build some of these injury devices. Like grindstones. Teeth grindstone. Medical bed. Everything else is a luxury, so I'll give them a contemplation spot. But I could also give them a shrub. A lantern. No, that one actually does matter. It's direction. Lantern. A hammock. Shoot, do I actually have to stop at the hammock? No, that's not worth it. It doesn't give aesthetic value, it's worthless. 0.7 days. It does give a big pop-up when it shows up, so I don't actually need to worry about that. Okay, hopefully this gets built soon. This is higher priority, actually. Well, planks, logs, gears. I have some gears. I have a bunch of planks. But they're building this first, right? It's just logs. I still have all this space over here that I should make use of. I could also oh yeah, I could turn this into a... instantly filled up. I could make a big aquatic farmland area on the hill. Higher elevation. Put levees all the way around it, and then put paths as appropriate with farmhouses throughout. Sure. Oh, farmhouses on platforms? I like that. Oh, maybe? Ah, I'm dumb. It is shown by this where it can reach. Which is kind of tedious that I can't destroy this necessarily. Maybe I can. Maybe it can be destroyed because it's in range. I forgot that these had area of effects that they showed. Okay, so that's much simpler. Which means that if I put, it crossed my mind that it might be something about an area from this. Because if I put like a 3x2 area with a staircase down, it would get a big AoE. And I could maybe put like one farmhouse there, one there, one there, and it could cover this whole area. Now, doing levees and then filling that with water is maybe a huge waste of time instead of setting it up closer to water. This might be pretty good. Oh, it's a 4-day bad tide. These aren't running anyway, so I'll just pause one of those. I think I turn this off for now. Hope that they don't dry up. I think I need to work on like the reservoir capabilities here. Oh. That would be why. That will be why it's so low so quickly, because I forgot to put that back up to 1.5. Whoops. Too little too late. Now I have a 4-day bad tide, but I have a ton of water stored, so they shouldn't run out of water. Ooh, actually. No, this might be good to keep going. Because if I leave that going, excess water will flow into here, and this might be totally fine because it'll get pumped up anyway. Yeah, so it's probably not it's probably best to keep that flowing. Yes, some will evaporate, but water, workers, yeah. Water, workers, materials. Spattercock, okay, yeah. And I'm low on logs. Okay, I'm out of logs. I have more planks than I have logs. These are gonna grow soon, so then I'll have a bunch more wood. I should probably ditch the pine trees. Yes, I'll remove the planting. Oops, this is dead. I'll remove the planting for pine trees. And then shift it to oaks, because oaks are more efficient. Kind of surprised I haven't had more than one injured at a time. Guess I only have a population of 85 adult beavers, so it's probably reasonable. Still need more logs, wow. Maybe I turn this into more logging, except that does need water and I have to set that up. I could prep another reservoir. I should check if this is full. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it sort of does affect the ones a couple levels up. Well, no, this doesn't. It's okay. Yeah. It does affect it a little higher than the same level, but not really. Where is space that I could work with? I mean, I could try to get this set up if I add an extra levee out here. If I get another levee, get enough water into it, it could work. Water and a big levee here. Plant trees all across this. Kind of do want to put a levee like bop right across so that I can funnel all of this into where I want it. I wonder if I could if I could put like a ton of floodgates down like the center. No, because this flow is 4 wide. If I turned it 4 wide into a 1 wide, I'd have to make it taller, which I could do, but put like a bunch of triple floodgates here, all the way down for the bad tides instead of what I have now. I think that would be awful. Water level is a little low. Water level is kind of low. I guess let's temporarily just equalize it between the two and turn this off. Stop pumping water out. Keep everything green. Until I still have 1.6k water, I have plenty. So I'll keep this running. It'll keep flowing into there. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, they can't destroy that. Or they seemingly can't. Okay, still getting gears and planks over here. The fact that it's the logs that are the sticking point is pretty funny. Also, the order they build stuff is kind of fun. Oh, yeah, dove path's good. The fact that these upper bits here are built, but those aren't, is kind of funny. It's a very odd building order. I do need a bigger reservoir of water, though. Do I turn this into one giant reservoir? Do I levee here, levee along there, and then like pump water in? I can't make this yet. I need metal, and I don't have access to metal yet. I'm not actually far. I just want to do a district before. They could just build this and this. Well, I could build the scavenger and then the smelter. I just have people working 120 plus tiles away, which is pretty bad. But setting up one of these like here, I don't know which direction it actually needs to face. Wait, how does it work? Oh, it's left, right. So I'm assuming the right side right now is the output, and the input's the one on the right now. Yeah, that's definitely it, because that's like a faucet, and this is like a intake. See, I could set one of these up. How deep does it go for? Yeah. Levee all the way around, set that up, flow water in, fill this whole area with water, set up water pumps along the top for gaining water. Yeah, the contamination is spreading. Yeah, that could be pretty good. 700 horsepower. I will need this eventually. I can set up a bad water pump. I can set up bad water pumps over here, collect them during bad water. I could set up bad water pumps here, actually. That's the easiest place. That would just be constantly able to get... But in bad tides, do these have lower flow? Because I was certain they had higher flow than this normally. I don't know. Maybe I could set up enough bad water pumps along here that it stops flowing through. 1 barrel's empty. Still have a ton of water though. Blueberries have 6 days to live. I don't know if I should pause that. It's lower priority and it uses extract. Okay, no, yeah, I can't do anything with that. You know what? I'll even just remove it. Visually, that will bug me. Uses extract. Weird. Hey, it's gone finally. Nice. Once that's built, they'll actually be able to access this properly. And I might even be able to get rid of that and replace it with a spattercock. Or a cattail. The tree at the end here couldn't be planted because they're out of range. Yet they were able to plant this if they weren't able to harvest it. Does that make sense? Not really. But it is what it is. It's kind of the specifics of how they set the game up. Back to a web page I have open about lobsters. Slipper lobsters, squat lobsters, spiny lobsters, and reef lobsters, which are different than true lobsters. They look similar, except both of their claws seem to be the same size. Though I don't know if all true lobsters have different size. Because I think only one of males have a bigger... I don't know. I don't know the specifics. Their front pincers are also biologically considered legs. Okay, not all groups have different claw sizes, in which case what makes reef lobsters different? Is it just where they live? Bright colors might be a difference. They're distinguished by having full chellae only on the first pair. The second and third pairs being only subchellate. So normal lobsters have... Oh, that's cool to look at. Okay, that makes sense. So all of the other legs on a reef lobster don't have the little tiny claws that I never paid attention to on normal lobsters. Neat. Weird to think about the fact that those are claws, but neat. Okay, leave all those paused. I'll have to flow this out when it's flowing appropriately. Only half of the water was consumed, that's fine. And I even messed up by not having enough water in the top when I could have had a lot more. I could have had another half level of water at least, or about. Almost built. Getting close. Yeah, are these trees dead? Yeah, they're dead. As they should be. Oh yeah, this has been officially contaminated. There's no more... It's in the bad water dominated concentration. I'll let it linger for a bit until it pushes to about here. I'll leave this at 0 for a second. Actually, no. No, leave it at... Let's bring it back up to 1.5, just so I don't forget, because I will forget. But the future updates have... Or the next update has some sort of modification to... like, the automation ability of floodgates. Where they can automatically block stuff like the bad tide, I think, and bad water. based on concentration levels, maybe? I don't know how it works specifically, but... Good. Good, good, good. I could put another... Could I put another? No. I could put... Oh, maybe I could. Yeah, 'cause it's not being blocked. I could put another tank there, another tank here, and then another tank there. I could put 3 more tanks in this area, and it would not look terrible. I am at 1.5, right? Good. Now the bad water just needs to clear, and then everyone will be happy, and I can turn the water back on. These are almost built. Prioritize that, though. Hey, these are being built. Nice. It's not far before I will have access to the potential. I guess I should also... I should use this space for something. Either normal farming or tree farming. I imagine normal farming's more important. Extra food sustainability. Except for the fact that I need trees. I need the logs to fuel the production of some of these foods. I'm thinking for now it's... No. For now it's going to be nothing because until it's turned into a district, anything produced here would get shipped all the way back. I'm going to mess around with this. I'm going to see if a path up here to over here would be shorter. It would be. So I absolutely should set this up. Temporarily. Though I think I can still district separator. And just have a couple paths to this district. And whichever one's better is better. If I do that, I should also set up a couple lumberjacks. What's the AoEs? They cover everything to there. Yeah. Just for simplicity. Get all the resources I can. Staircase is being built. And then they'll actually be able to harvest the stuff properly. Wonderful. And it's built. Which means they can actually access this now. And I can get rid of this. Right? Good. Replace that with another spattercock. And I have more plants. Lovely. Improvements have been made. Constructions lack materials. I have 6 unemployed beavers. Unpause these. Not that those are efficient, but I don't want people working here because it's wasteful. They'll run here and then it'll be awful. It'll be a big waste of time. Can't get all because it's just not enough logs. Actually thinking about it, if I check the distance, okay, this here is 43, so this will be less than 60. This here is 34. Yeah, it is a lot further to get here than to get to this. So farming wood here wouldn't be great for now. Not that farming here would be great either. wonder if there's a place that I could put like just a logging. I guess, yeah, logging here would be pretty good. I'd have to get water. Probably wouldn't be too difficult though, keeping it full. If I made a big enough reservoir in the middle. How far does water... I need a linear... Okay, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I think. So there's 15 in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there. 1, 2, 15. And then this is gonna go further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like, I could put a little pond that big, maybe. I'd put it maybe this measurement is the furthest left it can be, actually, so I messed up. So this is as far left as it can go. If I made it... It seems really tedious to do this properly. You know what? Preliminary work. Destroy that. I think I should set it up with the idea of putting a reasonably sized farm in the center and then use the periphery for trees. Trees secondary, farming primary. So if I planned it as like a corner here, I can't put the other corner because I have to actually clear that, but second corner would be somewhere like here. That would hopefully, I might not get that corner. Maybe I'd have to go further over. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It would be a little bit lacking. So I go like that. It would be close enough, I think. And it could work. I could probably make it a little bit wider this way. I don't like this corner. I don't want it to be too close to the edge. I mean, this would be good if I could use explosives. I don't have metal yet, but once I have metal, I can get the explosives. I can use extract, it destroys 2, which I don't want. I only want to destroy 1. Then I could put explosives, contain it, like all this, explode all this space out. It'll be 1 level deeper. It'll look better than putting levees around it. And it will actually be more spatially efficient. I think that's what I should do. So try to get explosives. What are they called, explosives? Yeah. I'd have to pump up bad water, and I need metal, but that's not actually that far away. I thought I picked that. Oh, yeah. Metal and scrap metal. Though I should maybe I'll put a preliminary scrap metal closer by. Nah, let's just ship it all the way there. I should probably put... Oh, I'm definitely gonna need water storage. Let's put a couple big water storages. Big metal. Put a couple of these. Oh, I should be getting maple syrup at some point. Set up maybe when this gets irrigated eventually. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. I'm about to wipe out my entire beaver population because I forgot to turn the water back on. Whoops. They might all die. That's a problem. Because if the population drops too much, it'll be a big issue. Hopefully I caught it quickly enough. I can probably reload and autosave, because honestly that's a failure that's on the... There's no automatic way to turn these on and off, when in a real beaver society they would be like, oh, it's a bad tide, we need to preserve the water, turn it off. The bad tide's over, turn it back on. So I don't feel bad about saves coming, that type of thing. You know, I don't want to prioritize these, but let's put them back to normal. Because people are dying of thirst, so... We need some work to be done to get water for everybody. Whoever's working here shouldn't have to worry. They can just drink the water. It's the exact same water that's used everywhere else. This is just pulled from the river, and this is output into the river. It's not really much cleaner. It actually shows the greatest depth. That's cool. I love that. That's very good. Okay, people have drank water. They're not all gonna die. I could improve the power over here very easily. Yeah, there's something fiddly. It's gonna pull the power down to here using... I'm a bit preemptive on this, but... Replace this with that. Build a platform there, max this, and build that. Oops, wrong type. That. And then I can pull power down from stuff. I'll be able to set up batteries like this, I think. I'll be able to set up large windmills all across here. I should remove all the trees. These guys are almost done. Did I build this? This has not been built yet. Has not enough logs. These are done. Wait, is that not in cutting range because of how I've placed stuff? Or did I not? That makes sense. Let's just fully fill it. More oaks. These guys can reach all the way up there. Forester also can. Okay, so the limiting factor is this guy. Okay. It's not going to matter as much because it's not going to be a consistent... These are going to be bad in a drought, but... Should I build... Philly? Probably should. It's probably worth it. Build it across with floodgates. If I build floodgates, it means that I need to build paths across it, which also means that I should remove that. Considering everything, this is actually not that far. It's only like in the 80s at the farthest. Might even be faster to send stuff around there. I could just build a path. I have most of the staircase built. How much further would it be? Okay, so that's what, 45. That's 69. Yeah. Okay, all the wood gets pulled from here though. So this is probably not that much further unless they have to go to the builder's hut every time after they pick up stuff. Yeah, it's probably not worth it to go this way. And if it is, then I can say that I'm saving the construction of a singular staircase. Okay, that'll be a floodgate. It'll make this bit a tiny bit more of a reservoir so that this stays hydrated in droughts. Doesn't help. Oh, it helps a little with bad tides. These guys are almost done with their jobs. And then they get fired. I could add those 3. Oops. Okay, good. That'll all get chopped. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna set those districts as separate. I need to figure out the district soon. I need to make it a proper district kind of soon. I do need this log pile to be built first though. Once this is... Actually, I can't pause these, can I? Huh. I could remove the item, but then it would complain at me. Oh. 2 injured beavers at the same time. That's a record. They finally harvested some of this. It took forever, but they finally did it. Yeah, these are going to fill up a bit. So I'll have food stockpiled here for these, for once this becomes a district. Okay, what am I missing? I need water. So I need to actually get water pump set up right here. Or a 2 water, probably only need 1 water pump. Wrong direction. Where do I want to set it up? No, I'm gonna have a district split here as well, is the intention. What am I gonna put here? I could put farming, but it doesn't really matter too much. I might have to put more pumps. Let's start at this side. Let's begin. Okay, so begin with a levee because it looks better. Then put a pump here. And a path. Except I want the path there. I just couldn't have put it there because there were issues with trees. That levee will look better than a platform in my opinion. That's kind of buggy. But that's probably stuff that's being fixed by virtue of other changes. That's buggy. I assume it's just a visual effect and not leaking, because like it's definitely just visual, because the water doesn't handle corners very well. Well, actually that one kind of makes sense because it's flowing, but corners are not all handled the best. Hello, Weaver. Working hard or hardly working? Ha ha ha. Overused cliche. So many oak trees to plant. Still not planted there. Maybe I messed something up. I like the little bit of green space here. Hey, 22. Wonderful. Yeah. Bye. Goodbye. Still one injured. Workers. Yep, that's fine. Still lacking wood. No, that's cattail flower. Wait, cattail flower, wood. Yeah, I'm out of wood. Totally out of wood. I still have nowhere near enough sunflowers. Because, I mean, this plus this doesn't supply 107 beavers, I guess. I'm gonna try to wrap today up after I build a district. But I can't build a district until all this other stuff is built. All this other stuff. Ooh. Okay, so this one is done. How close are these? They're getting closer. Still need just so much wood. These will grow and then get chopped down, which is good. Over here. Yeah, general progress. I just need more wood. I could just get rid of all the blueberries. All the berries everywhere and just plant trees instead. That's boring. Has this been built? No, it hasn't. What do you mean? The Beaver Society seems fairly stable. I think I could last maybe I could last like a 15-day drought max. 30's the limit, at least in hard apparently. So I don't know if I could last that long yet, but maybe I should turn off the paper mill. Turn off the paper mill. Turn off some of the plank production. Actually, let's turn off like most of the plank production. Leave 2 on. Hopefully now I have more logs. And these are at least done, that's good. Bread and carrots. I wanted another layer for sunflower seeds. I was thinking I'll just plant sunflower seeds in this area. But I don't think I should. Maximize this priority, because once this stuff's built, once I have water access, so once I have water, I have food, I have water. I don't have water storage. So food, water. food storage, water gain, water storage, plenty of water storage. I have food, even more food that doesn't need to be shipped. I have builders, I have haulers. I can place the district center right here. I have treated woods, I have metal. I don't have normal logs. I need the normal logs to be built. The scrap metal can wait. That can be built later. I can ship the wood, then it can be built within the district. That's not an issue. What I'm thinking of as well, I have a path here. I could connect that path here, cut this path off, and have this upper section be part of this district for a bit. I think distance-wise, it'll be closer. If I go here, if I click there, that's 59 from here. The district center will be about here. So it's 50 from there to here, which means from there to there will be about 50, which actually means it'd be about even for this versus this. But not necessarily quite. It'd be close. There's so much inefficient construction here. This was a waste, because I could have just built that. This was a waste. Except I still plan to use this to build a levee to make a reservoir. Huh. I'm just thinking about future. If I have a water pump in this area, flowing water down this way, if I maybe made a channel, like an aqueduct, that flowed to here, had a second set of levees, and then within the internal levee, I just farmed trees. That might work. You could also farm trees here. And if I have it fill up to the second level, some of this could be green. I could even make it 2 levels deep. Just make it 2 more levels deep for this reservoir. Then I could easily get trees in this entire area. Treated planks are fine. Gears and oak and logs are the issue. Planks and gears, planks and gears. Built because can they be reached? I mean, they'd be complaining if they couldn't be reached, so they definitely can be. Oh yeah, obviously that all lacks materials. Workers, 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 those are fine. I don't have enough wood. Yeah, don't have enough logs. Logs are an issue. I guess I could temporarily put a forest. Well, I could put a forester here because I'll use a forester there later. Forester right there. And then plant a bunch of trees up here to chop down with a couple lumberjacks. I'll leave that. And just plant a bunch of quick trees. Middle of the road trees. Pine are 2, birch are 1, chestnuts are 24 days. Yeah, put a bunch of pine trees. I don't know what can grow. It's not gonna be a ton of wood, but it's gonna be a little bit more. A little bit. Do I have that marked? I do. Good. A little bit more tree chopping, which I could probably squeeze some in here. Squeeze some in here, but. For now, This will all stay where it is. Oh, wait, I will need to preemptively do... I'll need to do this even if I can't. Why can the forester not reach there? Oh, no, it can. It is just actively planting. Okay. Let's... leave those. They're not being worked on yet, so I don't need to lower the priority. What about the color? Oh, the coloration is the color of the connection that they have. Okay. This whole area is red. Should I prioritize this? What are all these beavers doing? Ah, they're building this. Yeah, no, I'd rather let this stay prioritized. Which also means that the entire reason for building this is irrelevant, but... Apologies. My button to mute didn't mute. Despite all indications saying that it in fact did mute. I don't know what's broken. Huh. Wonder why it's not working. I could do this. Hardware trumps software, always. Assuming the mute button on the microphone itself is hardware and not like an internal software. Well, what type of hardware would it be? I mean, it wouldn't just disconnect wires. I don't know if it's still probably software. I don't know enough. I don't know anything. Okay, so drought's coming. Plenty of water stored up. I have this set up correctly. I wonder if just prior to the drought starting, I should increase the level of this to 2. It might be better to do that to catch as much water as I can. I guess I need to figure out what's up with this. Something's wrong with the connection. Not connection, but like the logic. Default input, maybe? Okay, it works. I guess when I was trying to fix Bluetooth headphones that were connecting, but only connecting as a microphone, despite the fact that I don't use them as a microphone, I was like, oh, I was very frustrated. And I disconnected other stuff because that was like, oh, it's playing this instead, and didn't fix it. The issue was the Bluetooth headphones had to be turned off, plugged in, unplugged to, like, I don't know, cycle them or something. Oh, this is connected. Which gives a quicker route to construction. Where are they going from this direction? Are they going to get water? Or is that actually the closer... Yep, okay. It's a closer route for water for them. Because... Water's right here. Huh? Oh, they went to the Lido. Okay, that's reasonable. Then the campfire. Populations are fine. Should I... Well, no. Yeah. Let's add the last for this level. Because that's gonna take... it takes resources to build. So I probably shouldn't build that when the actual issue right now isn't, oh, my population is low. The issue right now is I don't have enough wood. Okay, if they already gave all the logs to it, might as well prioritize it. These are already prioritized, so they're gonna have equal priority anyway. These both need gears. 20, 35 gears. This needs 5 gears, and the one below needs nothing because it's built. 1.8 days. Low on food. I clicked it. He lives there. What's he doing? Oh, he's getting food from here? Really? Why are you... This is closer. What? Why do you get food from there? Oh, the spattercock. Shoot. I guess I'm gonna put a storage for them over here, huh? Because I will ship stuff back, and I will build more construction. So I guess the cattail crackers... Which, there's not enough over there that they'll overflow to here yet, but... Grilled spattercock and cattail crackers both need storage in the main area. Carrots are a little bit... Well, no, carrots aren't low. I gained more storage for carrots. So they're half, but they're still fine. I just have so many potatoes, so much bread, and so many chestnuts. I just have kind of... The carrots are actually at an appropriate equilibrium. The wheat. Why are they prioritizing this wheat and not this wheat? This wheat's been here for 4 cycles. Unharvested. Unharvested. And it's been sitting there for 4 cycles at least, is what it feels like. At least 2 bad tides have happened since I stopped the planting here with the intention of replacing them with sunflowers. But they're still there. The wheat is still unharvested. And these guys are prioritized harvest. These are planters. They harvest the ones close to you. Be lazy. Why can't the beavers be a little bit lazier? Harvest the stuff that's close to them first. And then regret it when they have to go further to harvest more. But that's for the future. And in this case, it would be good. One day. One day to drought. Okay, 5 more gears and that will be done. Once that's done, those 2 are done, and that's done. I think I can properly separate the district. I'll have to ship a bunch of beavers into the district, but that can't be delayed. If I put a district crossing here, yeah, I'll put it right there. So I actually want to get rid of a couple planting zones. You know what? It's too late now. Except for the fact that the forester has actually been built. Put a district crossing there. District crossing in the middle here. I'll probably delete this first before I make the... Instead of putting a district crossing here, I'll probably just get rid of the paths. Or not. It's a waste of wood, considering that's the limiting factor right now. I don't know. I probably want... This one's actually probably a better crossing from the perspective of this group. But from the perspective of this one, this crossing would be a better one to actually have. And I mean, I imagine having both would cause... One of them would be used, one of them probably wouldn't, is my guess. I wonder if they have vacation. Like whether they can travel to other districts to vacation. Because if not, I need to set up Lidos and stuff. And that would be kind of tedious. I don't want to set up Lidos on this cliffside district. I could flood this. Once I can get a pump, I could pump across this. I can't quite pump across it. I guess I could put levee, put the pump on top of a levee, pump it down, and then flood the area. Put Lido there. Put platforms, just put a bunch of Lidos here. 0.4 days. Once it's dark out, I will start considering pulling up the floodgate. Gears. Ooh, did I halt gear production? No. I just don't have... It's nighttime, so that's why they're not working. Yeah, I do have gear production, that's fine. Okay, 0.2. Once it gets down to 0.1, I will up the floodgates. And up they go. Which is actually an issue. If I do that too soon, it will overflow. So I actually can't really do that. I can do it and then cut off the flow from the top. Okay. Slow down this and watch this. Watch the flow. There should be water flowing in, but the depth is not increasing. It is increasing, good. See, I think I have a little bit more water than I would have had otherwise. Very, very slight. Yeah, it should not overflow at this point because it's equalized across the entire area. Good. It's a 7-day. Oh, I'm fine. There's gonna be no issues. Except maybe with this, but that should be fine as well. They're gonna have plenty of water, 1.5k. Only 118 beavers to take care of. Five gears still. 40 gears. 7. 20. 5. Let's lower these a little. I want this done first. And then I'm going to pause it the moment it's done, so I have to keep an eye on it. These still haven't been built, which is funny. Yeah, I should try to maybe focus this. No, that's lower priority. Not lower, but like... It's weird, because they're building it because it can use the logs they have, but... I want these built, but it's such a waste. They've spent 40 logs on this because nothing else to spend logs on except for the things where logs get processed into stuff that I need to spend the logs on. Which is fine. I just wish it didn't do that. Oh, I do have lower... okay. I need gears and planks. It's probably better to have one gear workshop. And just have it work at... I mean, it might not be better. If I have the plank and 2 gears, I'll have better gear output, but... it's probably in my interest to have the gear workshop be focused instead of the two, so that I can also get the planks being made. Planks and gears. I probably... I mean, this is exactly why I should have made more, big windmills up here. Which I should do this real quick. Build a path. Chop down the rest of these trees. Just get rid of the trees so I can build stuff. Which again isn't very beaver-like in my mind. Though beavers don't actually care about conservation directly. They just sort of, if they consume too much of the stuff, they will just, their population will go down. So it controls itself presumably pretty well for the perspective of beavers dying, but not necessarily before the plant population in question could have collapsed if there were too many for whatever reason. This stupid wheat. Do I just make a storage place? Get all the wheat unprocessed stored in a storage location, delete it, and then delete all the rubble? Maybe that's what I have to do. It's a waste of wheat, but also I think this is just still too much wheat. Like, that's still just, it might barely be too much wheat, but it's still just too much wheat. So I'll get a little bit more sunflower production. Very involved. Wonder what better way to lay this out. I wonder if there's a specific way that I could have laid this out that would have been better. Maybe putting all buildings that don't need to be on irrigated land off the naturally irrigated land would be better. Because all these buildings in the center, if that was instead farmland, I'd have a lot more farmland to work with. I'd need to put... People would travel further, but if I put it all up here, up on these ridges, I'd have a lot more workable farmland. That might have been a better... For this specific map, that might work better. Oops, I'm on only normal speed. Whoops, what a waste of time. Water's still good. Still only the first day though. And they're down 2k. Should be fine for 7 though. Well, 0.2k. They should be fine for 7 days if it's only 200 a day. And I can pump more water easily from the somewhat reservoir that is here. I've lost 0.15 meters of depth, which is not ideal, just due to natural evaporation. But I mean, all this water is fine. A lot of pine resin. I probably could get rid of some of these pine trees, like half of them, replace them with maple. Do tappers do maple? Probably. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of half of these. Which I'll just, oh wait, no, I do need wood. It'd be wasteful. Let's, cut that much. Remove planting is lined up with Alito. Remove the planting. Actually, visually, I also want to remove all the planting for the berries, because I prefer that. So once those get chopped, I can replace them with maple. Then the tapper can collect maple. Maple gets stored in liquid storage. Do I just do a couple small tanks? Yeah. Minimal priority though. Well, low, not minimal. There's a lower priority. Maple syrup. That should all work. 120 maple syrup storage should be enough considering I don't have any yet. Wonderful. Farmer monument. They should be odd, right? Okay, this guy here. Are they odd? Wonderful. Fairly low bar, so I submit. It builds up when they're in the area, and then when they leave it drains. So I probably do need a couple farmer monuments if I want them permanently odd. Could put one right there. Except that's a waste of wood, so I don't need to build that right now. 43 wood. It's done. Stop pumping. That's the high priority though. Now I need the storage built. Down 3k, maybe 4k. About 3.5k total from max. That's not too bad. 2 days. Probably am gonna have to pump some water. More to plant. I never did figure out if beavers eat sunflower seeds. Probably not in the wild, but like, I don't know if they do. They probably would. Those are set to minimum priority and 1 max. 6 unemployed beavers. Sure. Leave that open. Yeah. I definitely need some water pumping. Five days. Probably need 1.3k is my current baseless guess. I mean, I have plenty of water in this upper section, so I don't need to worry. That will be nice to build. Should consider building bad water pumps. I don't have metal. Can't build bad water pumps without metal. Carrots are a little low. They're below 250, which is what they were sitting at. But well, I think they might have been sitting at 240. So they've gone down. So I think I need more carrot farming somewhere. I wonder if I want to be efficient, I probably wouldn't put these buildings here either. But if I wanted them in the area, I'd probably build them on platforms over the river. Like, you probably just wouldn't want to use any natural land that can be irrigated for like farmhouses. You put the farmhouses on the water on platforms. It's probably better. 1.1k water, okay. I'm gonna go back to reading about lobsters. Yeah, they have three full claws. Clawed lobsters have full claws on the first 3 parapods. Which is neat. Oh, no fossil record of reef lobsters. Neat. Crayfish. The term crayfish is applied to saltwater species in some countries. Yeah, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia refer to spiny lobsters as crayfish. Which is funny. It's not like, it's just words, but... Tasmanian giant freshwater crayfish? No picture. What? Yeah, a watercolor sketch? No pictures because I guess they're... Since they are endangered, there's just no pictures. On Wikipedia. There's some very big pictures. Do I have any reason to trust that they aren't just lobsters that are posed? No, I have no reason to trust it. But it might be real. I mean, imagine half the pictures might be real. But no, more than half. A lot of them are believable. I need to pay attention. 1.1k, 3.8 days left. Water level is 1.4. Okay, I can keep pumping water. 1 year. No power. Captive reared giant freshwater crayfish were released somewhere in Tasmania's northeast in 2021. Neat. Rock lobsters. Funny looking creatures. Funny song too. Do I need 4 forester beavers here? I don't think so. But maybe. I definitely need batteries here soon, but batteries can't get here until I have metal. I could be getting metal right now. Very, very slowly and inefficiently, but I could be getting it. I should do that, shouldn't I? I should be setting up the smelters, except I can't because I need to get the scavenger flags, but I didn't want to even put the scavenger flags because then people would be working here and this is the storage, it's not built yet. Actually, no, gears. I want to wait till that's built because gears. I don't want to have to ship gears to then build that. 5 gears, 45 gears for both of those. 20 gears to there. 65 gears are needed. 1.32, 0.3, that's very low, but it's still fine. Instead of having to eyeball it, it's kind of nice. That will be beneficial because this water will be kept at an appropriate level because this will be here. This will be hydrated. That will help with wood production, actually. Not having an entire 7 days of growth lost will help with getting more wood. I am at 167 though, so I do have some banked. It's not being processed because I don't have batteries or reliable power production right now. The batteries would be good. Very bubbly for something that has no water in it. Cattail flower and wood. Ah, there's actually enough logs. Just cattail flower and cattail flower. No, cattails and cattail flower. Gears. Okay, it's all good. 12k research. Scarecrows are pretty cheap looking. I will want this eventually. It costs 5k. Sure. I'll want that probably sooner. This is good eventually. I don't need this. I probably should get it, and then I could work with the... I could get power during the bad water, potentially. I want that eventually, and that. Metal, metal, metal. Oh yeah, I could make this somewhere. And just figure out how these work. So I have to do 3-2 here. And can it be built from one side, or are they going to have to travel across? I guess if they can build one side by itself, then they can build the other side from this side, I'd guess. Temporarily. Delete that path. See if they can build this. Might need to build a path to it, but kind of curious how that will work. Except I should really lower the priority to absolute bottom priority. Look at all busy beavers. Are they all building the suspension bridge? I mean, half of them are going here at least. That's good. I guess there's a lot of logs because it's not being processed very quickly. I have plenty of planks. Let's turn this one back on. And turn off this one. 3 of these should, if it's full wind, it should be able to supply all 3 of them, I think. 100... I think that was 100? 120, 240, 290? Yeah, if these are both running full force, it's a total of 300. So it can run both. It can run all 3. If it's full speed, that's 1.1k. I can turn this off. Yeah, I'd rather keep that over 1. It's below Lido. Oh well. Cattails are... yeah, I don't have enough production of those. So I will need a big farm. Probably bigger than that's my guess, but... actually, if there's anything like wheat, the production there should be enough. I didn't build a forester. I forgot. Okay, 2 days left in this drought. Happy, happy, joy, joy, they'll be free soon. Oh. Well, that ruins the test a bit. Oh, they can still walk there, can't they? Shoot. Shoot. I don't want to break the... I don't want to have them have to rebuild the... Theirs, though. Darn, that ruins the test. Like, from a gameplay perspective, if you have to have access to both sides to build a suspension bridge, do you need to build a suspension bridge most of the time? I don't know. Power. Can't get gears without power. So close. 14 more there. I still have 300 banked, so it'll be fine once power comes back. Should I just build it? I think I should just build the scavenger stuff. Get it collecting. So that I start gathering some stuff. It's wasteful to not, especially if I have 6 unemployed beavers. It's super far away, so super inefficient, but it's probably better than... It's probably more efficient than having 6 unemployed beavers. Water's fine. 1 day left. 800 is plenty. I will need a reservoir soon, I think. If I need to last 20 days, I think it might be cutting it a little bit too close. I mean, the water in this area is probably enough for 20 days, but it might mess with plant growth, which would be an issue. Maples. What's the maple candy? Is it maple candy? Doesn't say there. It says on our food. Bakery. Maple pastry. Maple pastry uses wheat flour, maple syrup. That's probably fine. I have plenty of... Well, I don't actually have plenty of wheat flour right now, actually. Because it's being processed, but like... I should have enough wheat flour that I should be able to sustain the production of maple pastries with a bakery. And then I can place it here, and then I have a path up in case I want stuff there. I'd rather have it here, actually, because then I can, yeah. This is low priority. This will be maple pastries. And then I need a place to store maple pastries. Wrong section. You know what? Every food stuff goes here. It's a mall. Everyone eats food from here. They go to the center, or they go here to eat. That should be low priority too. Okay. It's closing. Just need more gears. Should I make another gear workshop? Probably. Oh, I probably don't need this anymore. Do I need it, or should I just... I probably want one more. It won't be usable right away, it'll take a little bit, but it's probably worth it. It'll be day, I can unpause everything. Maybe I'll leave this one paused though. No, maybe I get rid of these. I get a little more space for other stuff. If I move all the water that I have stored there, get rid of all that, use that space for more useful stuff, I'll free up a bunch of path space. I could shift stuff around, get maybe a little more farming. Also the fact I'm not using this farming space is kind of silly, but... And this whole path is terrible. In comes the water. This is still set to 2, so 1.5. This is still 0. Good. In all the time since the last bad tide, this is still not down to 1 level. Or 1 layer, maybe. Power, workers, water, materials. Okay, it's all fine. Which one's this? That's gonna be the cattail. Probably. Okay, 13 more gears needed. Because they're pumping water, this has drastically lowered the water level. which I'd also say shows that I probably couldn't last 20 days. I can maybe last 18. Oh, well, I don't know how many days they can last without drinking water. Maybe they can last 2 or 3 and then recover after. What do I need to do? Oh, yeah, that goes dry real quick when those pumps are running. Let's just give this a quick splash of water to keep stuff hydrated for a bit while this fills up. I do think this levee to make a internal reservoir here was a good idea. Maybe I should have doubled it up, committed to like an extra layer the entire way around for even more of a reservoir and even more irrigated soil. Like it might be a good idea. Well, also I definitely didn't need this levee section. I could have definitely left it a level lower. I just had it for in case this splashed in a weird way. And for aesthetics. Aesthetically, I think having an extra wall looks kind of nice. Up to 1.1k again already. Injured beaver, they are resting, good. Unemployed. What did they do while unemployed to get injured in this beaver society? Unemployed beavers, makes sense for them to be injured. Overworked and underpaid. Forced to work in dangerous environments with bad water and such. Ooh, that would be an interesting mechanic. If bad water and normal water had different evaporation points, so like if you left bad water and water mingled together and over time it evaporated, it became concentrated to full bad water levels. Or having like, you could pump water that's contaminated with bad water and then concentrate it via water, or the inverse. You could get rid of bad water by evaporating it out of water. Kind of like, actually no, you could, okay, I need to not forget. I need to get rid of the cutting. It doesn't actually matter. If one evaporates at a different temperature, you could set up stuff so that you could collect it in a way that you can make use of whichever component it is that you actually need or want. Maple trees. So I have maple syrup. Is that the last food? Yes, it is. Good. So. Wet fur is a little low. I need more Litos. I need more spattercock. I'm actually supplying enough sunflowers now. So maybe just replacing this wheat with sunflowers is actually going to be enough. Which is interesting. Pastries, we'll use wheat, so I might need more wheat once I start making pastries. I need more campfires, need more rooftop terraces. Contemplation spots are easy to fit in. I can't do anything with agoras because I don't have the centrifuge yet. Shrubs and lanterns are pretty easy. Scarecrows are easy. Beaver statues are easy. But I just don't have them. A lot of that can be improved. Books I could produce when I have metal. Oh, they're working. They're collecting the scrap metal. Okay, so the mine's gonna be here. And then I guess I'll set up the 2 smelters just here. I'll need power. Could I like power, how much power do the smelters use? 200 each. Yeah, I can't put that close. Okay. I was pretty sure that wouldn't work. So, how do I want to set this up? I want the smelters nearby here. Oh wait, smelters can just supply each other. Though maybe it's better to put them... Put the smelters on... Yeah, can't quite fit them. Put a platform. Put the smelters there. I don't have any paths to get behind. Then I can power them with windmill. Windmill. Oh, that's not... I didn't click there. That was lag. Windmills should be enough. Windmills. All this will power the smelters. The smelters can convert it and store it right here. Kind of sad they focused the metal block one. Like, this one's closer, so I don't know why they focused the metal one first, but whatever. So once all this gets built, I can start converting. With that converting, I'll be able to make more stuff. I actually could be making this, couldn't I? 184. I don't have enough gears. Yeah. I guess I'm going to get that being made before I can convert this to another district again. Another delay. That is, I'm assuming, worth it, but maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm undervaluing the efficiency provided by districts. Yeah, that will be able to provide that, which also means I need 10 people working here, 2 people there, which is where the 15 or whatever comes from. But I should be able to get 18. I might actually have them all go here. I'll have to ship a ton of food, but I have a lot of storage. Carrots are low. Yeah, carrots are still trending down. So I need a few more carrots to grow. I could get rid of half of these berries. I could get rid of all of them, maybe, but I could get rid of a lot of berries and still have plenty. You know what? When I needed wood earlier, I should have been clear cutting all this stuff. 'Cause that's a lot of wood. Yeah. Just chop it all down. Easy wood access. Lots of wood growing over here. Happy beavers. Need more Litos. I could get more Litos. I could get one more Lito right here pretty easily. I don't need all of those. Actually, I think I would need to get rid of that one. I need a path. I can put a Lito. That kind of... I probably should leave the path for now, huh? Until I can replace it. Shoot. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want them filling this up, but it's not actually bad. It's kind of a waste of time, but... 30 scrap metal is being used to make this. Still need more gears. This gears has been built good. These haven't been built. I should just get those built, because that is bugging me a little. These are higher priority. Paper is producing. It's fairly slow though. $20 planks. I wonder if I would ever need more research than this. I guess 12K is a lot, and if I was trying to rush, it would be useful. Ooh, mud bath. Does it have to access water? Nope, it's just made of dirt. So it's a scam? Because there's no water? Ah, the dance hall. He needs metal. What does it look like? Has like a disco-y ball. Has, I can say, gramophones. Yeah. That justifies metal usage. Carousel. Good. To me, that's not a carousel. That's more thrilling than a carousel. Oh, there's different definitions of carousel. I think there's carousels. What to me is a merry-go-round might sometimes be called a carousel. But I might be wrong. A roundabout in British English. So carousel is North American English. Merry-go-round is the international. Galloper is also international but wrong. And roundabout is British English, according to the Oxford English Dictionary. Weird. I guess a merry-go-round works. What's the spinny thing that's dangerous? I would call it a carousel, but merry-go-round is much more correct than galloper. I hate galloper as a term for those. What's the dangerous? I guess you can just call it a... Yeah, the merry-go-rounds are the ones that spin. Playground merry-go-round are the ones that spin in a playground. A roundabout, British English, merry-go-round, American English, or carousel, Australian English. And carousel, Wikipedia, I choose to trust them on this because it doesn't really matter that much. So according to Wikipedia, carousel in North American English, merry-go-round international, roundabout British English. Roundabout play is a roundabout in British English, merry-go-round in American English, or carousel in Australian. Too many of the exact same names for something that is slightly different. They're not the exact same, so I can agree with that, but I like the playground merry-go-rounds. They're very fun. Not that I've played in one forever, but... Okay, 5 more here. So many treated planks need to be delivered, but at least they're mostly all there. Why are they not working? Oh, because it was too early in the morning. Okay. So I should get the 200 that I need just fine. The gears will take a long time. 350 gears will take a very long time. Plus the 40 I need there. It's a lot of gears. I wonder if I should just... It might be worth it. That would save run up around... It would at the very least be worth connecting here to here. Absolute minimum, that would be worth it. I'm gonna kill this job. Destroy a couple resources. Assuming the pathing makes sense. 'Cause I'm assuming they have to pick up the gears from down here, and then they'd path to where they need to go, and not here to the builder hut, or a hauler hut, hauling post to there. I'm assuming that's not how it works. I could district it and then shift it back, but then I'd have populations would be a little wonky. I think I'm not going to get the district in today. I did figure out the aquatic thing though. I'm happy with that. Because if I'm going to keep pushing back because I need to build 350 gears, 250 logs placed here, if I'm going to keep delaying because of that, then I should just stop for the night. Because I am going to continue to push it, delay it, build more things that I maybe should switch to a district to build. So I'm gonna stop once it switches today. It was productive. I learned how this works. I don't know if this is exactly how it's supposed to be done. Maybe there's another way to do it. Ooh, I want to make a tiered set of aquatic farmhouses. Start an aquatic farmhouse up here. The water flows down, fills it up. The overflow then goes down to another tier, fills it up, goes down to another tier, fills it up. I don't know if you could supply enough with only one fluid dump, but I think aesthetically, it would be so good. You could set them up here. That'd be terribly inefficient. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Here would be pretty good. Set one up in the middle, set up a couple around it, set up some further down. But I'm gonna save and wrap up. Here's actually perfect if the outer bits were a little bigger. But yeah, actually here. You'd build one here, have it overflow there, fill up there, overflow, fill up there, overflow, fill up there. And you could do it all the way down. I think that would be very pleasing. It's very far away though. Maybe I could do that eventually. It's like if this world goes that far. It probably won't. Because I don't think I have the will to go that far. But I'm gonna stop. Save the game. Exit for a second. And just check one thing before I actually stop. What do the other... Wow, what do these guys look like? So this is lakes. I was running plains. So I want to see what lakes looks like. I want to see these very... Oh, that... I kind of like that. That's cool. It looks really difficult, but... Now that's the one to make aquatic farms that cascade. That's pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so good. I love this. This is super cool. Actually, that'd be so... If it's constantly going down the whole way, you can't just dam up one end and keep it smooth because it can overflow. Oh, that's tiny. Cool. I just want to check what the lakes looks like. And then I'll stop. I'm very interested. Because it's another easy start. Takes a little bit. Nope. Oh, kind of submerged-ish. Slightly submerged ruins. Wish I could zoom out a little more. That's a water source there. Splits. Is it a water source or is it a blockage? It is a source, good. Splits a bunch. Is a source here. Filling up a lake there that you can open up if you want to. Huh. You can open that up. This is an interesting one. You have a lot of things you can open up, a lot of things you can leave closed, and you can mess with the water that way. That's fun. Yeah, if you go here, you take this water, you can open this up, it'll flow down. You open that up, it can flow all the way down to here. It can flow this way if you want it. That's cool. I like that map. That's a much more... Ooh, and it has a cool bad water source too. I like it. It's very fun. It's a very interesting map. Not that the plains is bad, just I kind of prefer the... I think this is a cooler map. You get a lot of grass to work with. You can bridge across to set stuff up. You don't get a big open thing here. You can turn this into a reservoir right there and just have a reasonable lake there for a bit. Oh, you could probably build it across there, double height for a little bit of extra there. There's a fair bit of water here. I assume it's depth. Oh, one depth. Can't really tell for sure. Because I'm bad at judging that. This one here, if you build a bunch of levees, which could be a very, very easy thing, except you'd have to figure out a path for it to flow. And then there's this here, where if you break this, levee it off, you can have it automatically flow the bad water away from there. I guess you just put a levee like here, or along there. Or dams, floodgates, so that its bad water tide just flows all out. And then you can work with whatever water you have elsewhere. It's neat. But I'll stop here. There's a lot of different stuff with the iron teeth that I think I will try someday. A lot of different stuff. Bots, number cruncher, control towers with bots. I think they have different power generation. They use fuel for horsepower. They have large water wheels instead of compact. Compact. Is it? I think the folktales take up 2 wide. These are huge though. Okay, it's kind of neat. Power wheels are for beavers running in them. The rest are fairly normal. Engines are fuel-based. Gravity batteries, gravity battery. That looks the same. They don't do food in the same way. Oh no, they do food. They just don't repopulate. They repopulate with breeding pods that you feed water and berries. And then they have to live. Which is interesting. A lot of the same stuff. Reasonable bit of different stuff. They have a different metal platform. 3x3 and 5x5. normal platforms otherwise. Different plants, different trees. No maples, just mangroves. Coffee bush and blueberries are different. No, blueberry is the same. Coffee bush is different. They turn water into mushrooms and algae. Neat. So I will wrap up here. That'll be fun to try eventually. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.